Happy Wednesday and January.
Can't believe
Oh, we
we're
recorded January.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
last week. We did.
Last week. We forget. Also, we do realize that sometimes our voice drops and we don't pick up our side talk. That might be for a reason, but it might not. We're waiting for microphones.
We are very low budget.
We are very low budget. So
Our camera's on a popcorn camera.
it really is. So, so how many have stuck to their New Year's resolutions? Or actually, it's only been a week. So how many have fallen off of their New Year's resolution?
Probably a fair amount.
I
I've
think so.
had a couple days where I've just been like stressy, but it's been pretty good for the most part.
I have two. I weighed this morning. It was a weigh. I decided, you know what, I'm going to start doing it Wednesday morning so I can report on how I'm doing. 4 pounds gone.
Nice.
Probably water, but I'm okay with that as long as the scale
It works.
So I'm back down to the 208. I kind of thought about making a thermometer like you did for the plastic, so we can, you know, keep pushing the red down on Wednesday. I might still do that.
Oh, that would be fun.
Just lose weight with Lori. Yeah. It'll keep me honest.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Speaking of that thermometer, though,
Oh,
we are up to 400 pounds of plastic.
I
So
know.
thank
Woo-hoo!
you. We're almost there. We've got 100 pounds to go.
I put in my first, because we get the big water thing, and so I tore it off. And usually Al does it, and it's gone. So the other day, I took the last water, and I went to throw it away, and I went, wait a minute. So I was so proud. I put my first big chunk of plastic, which was probably 0.1 pound, but I added it. It counted. Yeah, that was great. I'm very pleased.
Yeah, it's a really good project. So we're definitely going to hit our goal. No problem. Thank you for all the volunteers that are picking up the plastic.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to help out with that, they're always looking for extra people to come pick it up. So if you're free, day of the week that you would be able to come pick up plastic, let me know, and we'll get you on the schedule.
Yeah, they're in big black bags.
Yep.
So they're already weighed and ready to go. Leslie does all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Harry, I think, picked up those last 3.
Mm-hmm. Harry, Mary,
And Terry.
I think it's that right. Harry, Mary, Rita, and Mike and Marv right now are doing it. They're kind of rotating, but I mean, they could always use an extra thing because it's kind of nice to not have to do it every week.
I know. Well, you know, are we going to continue doing it afterwards?
I think we may.
Yeah, it's such a great idea, and people are really becoming aware of it, and it's made a huge impact. So just keep that plastic coming. Mm-hmm. Anyway, what you got? What's today?
Today is National Clean Off Your Desk Day, which I guess I should probably do that.
I need to after the week I've had.
I can't even believe it's only Wednesday.
I know.
But I was saying on Monday, is it not Friday?
I did. It's been long this week. I keep saying, is it still January? Yeah.
It's been a very long week and a half for both of us.
It has. But I'm not really ready for February yet. I've got 3 trips in February.
I have to get your hearts all ready for February.
My hearts are still on my door for February, so you can just check them off. For I think it's full. Were they already signed up on it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's a full. That's full.
So go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah. So these trips are already full. Of course, the mystery trips 1, 2, and 3. Number 4 is close, and the play in Leavenworth, waiting room only. Sunset Dinner Cruise, waiting room only. So those are full, and then I'm going through because a lot of the other ones are right up there. I do have some. Did you guys see the book? But we have stuff that you need to know. But Northwoods Flower and Garden Show. Now I still have room and tickets on that. Well, actually, I have to buy more tickets because we're at 20 and I bought 19. So if you've been wanting to do that one, please take the bus. I know the Arboretum, I don't think had one because the cost went up this year. Not, it did for the show, but also for the bus. So it is, what do we got? $129, and that's your bus ride over and back and your ticket to the Northwest Flower and Garden Show. So please go ahead and sign up for that. And then the next one is February 28th, which is the free day in Leavenworth. So we're going to go up, see the Christmas light. It's the end of their fiscal year, so everything's on sale. We have a lot of fun. And you can get into just about every restaurant you want to go to.
Nice.
And that one, we've got about, I think, 30 people so far. So if you want to hop on, that one is $89. What a deal. And that's your ride up and back. Leave the driving to us. And then in between that, because I will be gone for that Northwest Flower and Garden, you will be in charge of that. Or actually, we'll put the new person in charge. But anyway, New Orleans for Countdown to Mardi Gras. So I got a group of 38 going on that one.
Holy moly, that's a lot of people.
So yeah, so February is going to be full. Yeah, travel is on its way.
That's awesome. And there's been so many people like dropping off registrations still and picking up the book. So they're going to go quick. If you guys want to go on something, sign up now.
Yeah, it is that time of the year.
It is. It's been busy just in general though.
It has.
So winters normally are. No, it's not.
Mm-mm. No, but I did get a good night's sleep last night.
Well, that's good.
I was needing it, especially after all the coffee we drank yesterday.
A lot of coffee.
We drank a lot of coffee.
So we have decided on the person to fill for the senior center assistant. So you will see her next week. But it was a really hard decision.
It was hard. Yeah.
I mean, all three candidates that we had were excellent. And it literally came down to like the smallest thing that they had an advantage over. That was it.
And that's what we were talking about, the coffee. We had coffee because it was 3, then it was down to 2, and then we had coffee, a little one-on-one with each one to get to know them. And it literally came down to the minutest thing that
we had a hard time going because we kept debating. Well, no.
Yeah.
And they both were excellent people yesterday. But we drank way too much coffee.
We drank way too much coffee.
I wanted to crash it like more.
So you got to eat some protein. So, but yeah, we finally made the decision. We are happy with the decision.
Yeah.
And you'll get to meet her next week. Yeah, next week.
So next Wednesday, tune in.
Yeah, find out who our new Michelle is.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't be able to call her Michelle anymore. Or her office. Yeah.
We had to take all our stuff out of that office. That's been our storeroom.
Yeah. They're kind of nice.
So, I guess we'll clean that out before next Tuesday.
Yeah. But that'll take a lot off our plates too.
Yeah.
Especially yours.
I maybe will eventually get some of my capabilities back.
Maybe.
Who knows?
So what's tomorrow?
So tomorrow we got National Marzipan Day and National Pharmacist Day.
Oh, really?
Friday's gluten-free day.
Oh. Well, you know what? I saw on, I think it was 60 Minutes. I don't know. I always say 60 Minutes or one of those news shows on TV. They went to the place that makes these calendars.
Really?
Of the event.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in, oh shoot, I should have looked that. Sorry, I'm prepared. But it talked about that. It started out kind of a whim where people wanted to have a day.
But you got to pay for it, don't
Yes, now you do. Before it was volunteer.
Oh.
So it was people say, hey, let's have a bacon day or let's have, and so they were doing like a fun little calendar. Well, people kept wanting it and wanting more days. And so this group of volunteers were saying, well, we've been doing this now for like a year or so, and we're not getting paid.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's money in this. So they started this, and you can order the calendar or you can get it online, and they collect all of these day of things, and people pay for it. You know, hey, I want a day of Lori Day. You know, you pay for it, and then and it was cute because the whole news crew was in the town, and they were talking because they were celebrating Taco Day. I don't know, one of the days they were celebrating it, and they went up to a couple of people and said, do you know who started this calendar, this day of? And they, no, and they go, it's right down the block. The office is right down the block. They didn't even know.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's something like Minion, Ohio, or I don't know, I'll look it up, or you can look it up. But yeah, I thought that was cute. I was like, oh, we use that. So, well, that's cool. Yeah, so now they're making money and keeping those things together.
Nice.
Yeah.
We will be closed on Monday, speaking of holidays, because it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and so that's our next closure. So we're open Saturday till 1. January,
1
don't
o'clock.
forget, we close at 1 o'clock. February, we'll go back to normal. We have so many rentals in February. It's not even funny.
February is going to be such a busy month.
New person,
That's
get ready, because I'm
Oh, yeah.
throwing it at you.
That's kind of the thing. Who can hit the ground running? Because you're going to be running.
But yeah, we'll go back to normal hours in February, but this month we are closing at 1. So sorry for any confusion, because I know in the newsletter it says till 3:30.
Oh, time
But I have tried to put out as much as I can
information.
in the window, the flyer, online, that says we're closed at 1 just for this month. But we won't be here Monday, so if you come here on Monday, sorry, we'll see you Tuesday.
I'll be having my eyeball lasered. I can't wait though, because I can't see out of this eye. People think I'm winking at them.
Like, oh, she's giving you a cutie eye. And then that's all the exciting holidays coming up. When we have our next show, it'll be National Thesaurus Day, so we should come up with some good synonyms.
Oh, yeah. Bring out, do they still have book-bound thesauruses?
I have no idea. I have one.
I might find one.
I can bring one in.
Yeah.
I have my old one.
For those of you who don't know what a book is, we'll bring it in. Dictionary.
Well, it's like the encyclopedias when they bring those in. It's so funny to look at those because I didn't get the luxury of Google going through school till late.
No,
And it wasn't even that good.
I used encyclopedias for every report I could find. We had the reptile encyclopedia, we had the children's encyclopedia, and my mom and dad were both very big on reading.
Yeah.
You know, and all 3 of us kids, well, 5 of us, Ginger and Doug too, we all read, you know, books and lived through books. And yeah, so encyclopedias were big. You know, that's where you got your info.
Or you had to go to the library and look
Yeah,
through
and
the little cards.
resources,
Trying to...
yep, the card catalog. Oh, man.
You guys got it so easy.
Oh, no.
Like my kids now, they'll ask me questions like, I don't know, Google that.
Yeah.
So they
Or calculators.
just look it up.
I didn't have calculators.
Oh yeah.
No, there were no calculators.
Well, we weren't allowed to necessarily use them, like especially for tests.
Yeah.
You had to figure it out on your own.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't bring them to school. Nikki couldn't bring them to school. We had them when she went to school, but no, we didn't even have them.
Not like that's a big one.
This and your toes and yeah, that's how that went. Learning your times tables. Those were tests. We know them. Well, at least used to know them.
We're working on that right
Yeah,
now
we're
with Vincent. He
Oh, yeah?
But he doesn't get to use the calculator. He's got to do it.
Well, it's good to have. I remember the old thing, well, why am I learning this? I'll never use it. It's surprising how many times you use things like that.
It is. So if you haven't signed up for Dinner Club, that's coming up January 19th. They're going to Waffles Cafe on First Street. And did you know that the 72nd one closed?
I just heard that. Probably from you.
Yeah, it was from me.
I didn't even know there was one on 72nd.
Matt had a rough day. What was it, Monday?
Yeah.
It was Monday, yeah. So he had taken Dolly to go to the kids' castle.
That was
They
strike
closed
3 day.
at 1.
It's that.
He missed that.
Right one.
And then he goes to the Meadowbrook Fun Center, and they don't open till 2.
Strike 2.
And then he goes, oh, well, I'll just go get her a piece of pie and I'll have some coffee. And the Waffles Cafe on 72nd is closed.
Wait. Get out of there.
They're out of business. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. sorry. She said Dolly just hung her head and went to the car. Like, we don't get to do anything today.
Nothing.
He redeemed it though yesterday. If you guys haven't checked it out and you have little grandkids, go to Play Cafe. It's worth it.
I had not heard about this. That's really cool.
So they have food and coffee that's reasonably priced, and it's really for little ones, like probably no more than 6 years old. And it's a whole play area for them to run around and have fun. Like he was able to do a little bit of work on his computer, and she played the whole time.
Wow. Where's it at?
Stop at 72nd.
Oh,
Over by the Dollar Tree in that shopping center.
was that where the Waffle Cafe was?
No, that's over in the Meadowbrook Shopping Center.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's by the Dollar Tree. Or in that same place.
Yeah, so you've got the Dollar Tree and then Westside Pizza, and then on that loop around,
Yeah,
on that end of the building is the Play Cafe.
because there's the paint store.
Right, a paint store and then Play Cafe.
Okay. Well, that's neat. I don't have anybody that young, but
So if you have little grandkids, go check it out. It's worth it.
or if you're a stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home mom,
Go check it out.
get a break. Get
Yeah,
a break.
he enjoyed it. So I think they're gonna go back today.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, very good. So he's back in the game.
He is.
We're staying with the old sports. Back in the game.
And then if you want to meet up for our book club coming up on the 23rd of January, they are reading River of Doubt by Candace Miller. And then we have the books here that you guys can check out from me. If you aren't able to get it offline and you want to read it, just let me know. And then I kind of keep track of who has them so we can get them back. And so it makes it a little bit easier if you don't want to purchase each book or if the library doesn't have it. We have a copy. You're more than welcome to come take, read, and then bring it back.
It's on the honor system.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Senior Inc. having their first taco feed coming up next, in a couple
25th?
weeks.
Yeah.
So, and I know I posted out the spaghetti feed tickets and everybody's been asking, well, when are they selling them? I know I did a little early, but I wanted that information out there so people can mark their calendars. It was not saying that the tickets were ready. It actually says on my post, tickets will be available soon.
Soon. When is the date?
22nd.
March? Yeah, March 22nd. Okay. Oh, that's always a good feed.
It is.
Seniors Inc. always does a good feed. I love that. I always say, oh, that's my favorite. And then we have the spaghetti. And then they have the strawberry social. Oh, that's. And then they have the apple crisp. And that's my favorite. And then the baked potato. That's my favorite. They're all my. And then the last Wednesday of the month, tacos and then hamburgers. Those are my favorite. I just like food.
Good food.
Hence being on
And inexpensive food.
eating plan.
Right.
Yeah. So good for them. Yay.
And then you have a ton of trips coming up.
Oh, I do. I have world trips now we're talking about, and those world trips can be United States also. We have some presentations coming starting February 10th. Edmund will be here from Friendly Excursions, and he will be going over some of the trips we have. We've added we still have the Mighty Wonders of the Southwest, and we have a few spots on that left. The train and Chicago trip, I believe we may have all of the cars filled.
Oh, wow.
But we might be able to get another one. So if you're interested in that, that's flying to Chicago, spending 4 days there, which I love Chicago. And then taking the train back on the sleeper car. You remember Too Long Food? Yeah, where you first going to have must have a sleeper car. Yeah. So we will have a sleeper car. And then we've added New Year's Eve in San Francisco. Now,
That would be fun.
we did that one year, and the Seahawks actually happen to be playing. And if that happens again, we'll probably get tickets. But just New Year's Eve in San Francisco, the weather was great. Probably not right now because it's going to be flooded. But by New Year's Eve, it'll be great. It is so much fun. We're down on the waterfront and so many iconic things that you see that you've heard about. So come see that presentation. Then February 23rd, we've got Ryan from Meridian Travel, and he'll be here to go over our Boston Cape Cod trip, which we still have a few spots on that. Nova Scotia and all around Halifax and all of that. That's going to be a great tour. And then, which is near full, may even be full, is the Costa Rica and Tortuguera. And if you've never been, that's a once in a lifetime, possibly twice if you get to go. So he'll be presenting those. And then on March 3rd, we'll have Aphrodite here from Premier World. And we pretty much have all the Premier World trips filled up, but we've added, well, we've got a few spots on the great cities of Canada, Quebec, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, and then Niagara Falls. And then we've added the culinary tour of Tuscany. So if you've ever wanted to go to Italy, you like Italian food, you'd like to learn, that's a great trip. So she'll be presenting that on March 3rd. All those trips are at 1 o'clock here, all those trips, all those presentations, 1 o'clock here at the Harman Center. Well, that was a wordful.
It was. Yeah,
I'm going
you've got so much going on with trips. I mean, like,
I know.
great.
But I mean, just seeing the response we got from last year, you know,
Right.
England, Scotland, Africa, what do we got? Vermont, the fall
yeah.
colors of Vermont. Yeah, we like to go to good places.
That's awesome. So winter blood drive we had last Friday, which sorry, Mike.
I know.
I feel terrible about that. We'll explain that story in a minute. We've got a story for that.
I got a story about that.
Our winter blood drive went great. We had 19 units that we collected. So thank you to all that came and donated. The girl that did mine, she was fantastic. Like, I didn't even feel a needle go in. I didn't feel it go out. I was done in 4.5 minutes.
She almost had me convinced.
I come back up to the front desk and I go, oh, they're taking walk-ins today. And I said, oh, the girl that I had, she was fantastic. She did such a great job. Well, Mike goes, okay, I'll go donate. Well, then they wiggled the needle and it didn't go in right. And he's got one heck of a bruise in his arm and I feel terrible. And I'm the one that's like, you should donate because it's good for the community. And it didn't end well.
I don't think he'll be doing that again.
Maybe.
That's usually not what happens, though.
No, it's not. So that was just one
a fluke thing.
Yeah. But I still feel bad because I'm the one that pushed him to go give it. Although he did a really good thing. We had 19 units. Somebody's going to benefit from that blood.
Yeah.
So thank you to all the donated.
Yeah. Good job.
We'll have another. I think we have another one in March. We'll have to figure out which day it is on. And then our women's shelter toiletry drive is going on right now. If you want to donate any items, I have this flyer online on our website so you can kind of see everything needed: shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, toothpaste, and it can even be like laundry detergent, dish detergent, blankets, bed sheets, as long as it's new. And
yeah, think new, non-used. Think things that you need to just make yourself feel good.
Right.
You know, cleaning products.
So we're collecting that till March 31st. All of it's going to the YWCA. And
such a good cause.
It is.
Such good people.
So give back. Just a couple ways you can do that. Give back. And then keep on bringing your plastics because we're saving our landfill.
Can't believe how much of that stuff. And that's just the people doing it. It was an eye opener for me.
Mm-hmm. And you don't realize how much you actually use of the plastic.
No, you don't. And what is actually acceptable to, I mean, you don't think about it as plastic.
Yeah.
Because like I said last week, I thought plastic bags. That's all I thought about. And I was like, there is no way we're getting that much in plastic bags. But then when the gals came out and did that little demonstration with their, and if you want to see, they don't have to be here, but they've got the poster board up in Seniors Inc. area. Come take a look and see what is considered recyclable. It's pretty amazing.
Linda and Mary put that together. So thank you, ladies.
It was a nice
really
job.
And you make cookies for everybody.
I know, that was good too.
Yeah, people
Always like cookies.
Who doesn't pass, or who's gonna pass up a cookie?
Not me.
Please recycle, you know?
Yeah, recycle and eat a cookie.
I should do that for the blood drive next time. And then I'll coach Mike to go, I have a cookie.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. You got one probably in his blood, does it? Oh, you're gonna get.
It's for a good cause, and it normally doesn't happen.
No.
It just was kind of a fluke thing.
I think he moved.
It might have.
He was dancing.
Don't dance while they're sticking you.
So anything been going on with the kids or?
Well, they've been in school. We've got basketball going on and dance going on.
Any recitals coming up?
No, not anything. We'll have basketball games coming up at the end of the month. So
Okay.
Vince and Steve will both have basketball games. I get to go give Vincent's spelling test next Tuesday. So
Oh,
that's
at
gonna
the
be-
school?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
So that's gonna be fun. I told him I was coming. He's like, why?
No.
Because I'm giving your spelling test. And I said, I'm not giving you the answers. I'm just saying the words. He's like, oh, okay. And then Steve got all upset. He's like, well, you're not giving for my spelling test. And I'm like, your teacher didn't ask. I'm sorry.
I'll come over and give you a word. Stop.
So, and then, well, I guess we're getting ready for Mardi Gras at the school. So that's gonna be
yeah.
exciting.
That's neat. It's a good school. They have a good thing. I like the fact that they involve the parents so much.
Oh, very much so.
I wish more schools did that. That was under my breath for a reason. Anyway.
So
Okay.
it makes it good because they're excited for you to be there,
Yeah, that's nice.
unless it's a spelling test.
I have, Zoe's got some, because she plays violin now, and she's quite good. And so she's got some recital concerts coming up,
Nice.
which, yeah, Sherry gave me the date, so I want to make sure that we go down, maybe spend the night, because they're in the evenings, and watch them. I like watching those. It's so fun going to kids' things.
It is. There's gonna be a lot of sports coming up, so there'll be plenty of
Oh, I
basketball
bet.
games you can go to, and baseball then starts. Student basketball and baseball starts.
Yeah.
And Max decided to take on a team this year, so
Oh, good for him. I did that. It was rewarding. I loved it.
him and Vince and Steve get to be on the same team this year.
Oh,
Make it
fun.
so much nicer. I'm already dreading basketball because there are two separate teams.
Oh.
So it's gotta be here and they gotta be there and then
Oh, yeah, because they play at different places, don't they?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Well, Harley's at the vet today.
Oh.
I know, my little Harley cat. Now, if you remember or you're new, back in, well, he's 6 months today, assuming, so that would have been July. So in August, because we figured when we found him, he was probably about 4 weeks to 6 weeks old. And what had happened is we get a call from my neighbors. I have wonderful ladies and gentlemen that live across the street. And so they called us knowing that we're pet rescuers or our house is a zoo. And Burke said, I hear something under my truck and I think it might be a kitten. And so he's telling me the story as Al's climbing under his truck. And he said he was out at Splash by Costco. And then he went to his house, which is out on, I think, 96th, 3rd, something like that.
Wow, that's
out
a
there.
long trail.
And he'd heard this noise, which he thought it was a bird. When he got to his house, he goes in, gets a few things, and then comes back to our house, which is, you know, near 36. As he gets out of the truck, he hears it again. He's like, did that bird follow me? And so he's listening, and all of a sudden, that's when they called me. Rachel from next door comes over. So Al climbs over, and up on the axle, now he does have a wheel up there under his big truck, but on the axle next to the wheel is this tiny little gray kitten,
No.
just a crying. And, you know, we don't know how many were there and how he held on all that way. But we took him home and we were going to find a home for him. Well, that didn't
You're
happen. Yeah. he got home. And he got named Harley by Michelle's son. Ashton said, oh, name him Harley, because he went through a lot of names. Miracle, Angel. So Harley is now at the vet getting fixed.
No.
He's 6 months old, and he is bigger than some of the other cats. He's just huge. So don't know how big he's gonna get. But he was so cute, he couldn't understand why everybody got fed this morning.
Oh.
And he didn't. He's like, he had to hide in the bathroom with me while I'm getting ready. And he's
Oh.
like just looking at me like, I can hear them eating. I can't get to it. And then this morning, so after we let him out, all the cats had had their little bite of wet food. We're in the living room having coffee, and we hear this scratching sound, and Al goes, somebody's scratching in the water bowl, because we have this big water bowl for the dogs. Well, Blue will get in there and the other cat and throw water. So I walk in, and Harley is curled up in this dry bowl, just a scratch, and I was like, oh, honey, I feel so bad. So I put him in the carrier, and I took him out so I could fill the bowls up and the food. And so that I don't get to pick him up till tomorrow. I know. He was a sweet pie. So good job, Steel Veterinary Clinic. I love them, or Steel Vet on the Donegal. They take care of all of our animals. So Harley's makes me sad. Poor guy. He'll have good drugs though. Good drugs.
He won't know.
He won't know.
I guess I did do something with the kids. I was thinking about it because you asked them. I'm thinking, what have I done with them?
Everything's been work.
It's been a blur. I've home and here. It's like we've just been going. But we did celebrate the Christmas. So
oh, did you?
They left out hay and carrots and waters for the camels, and they left out some cookies for the wise men, and they left them
as they came through. That's cute.
So they had candies and stuff in there, and then on a little note, because apparently Amazon,
the wise man do that.
Amazon wasn't fast for the wise men.
Oh yeah.
It had there's a surprise coming for you in the mail. So
the wise man using Amazon to send their frankincense and wait, there's myrrh. I still crack up on that joke.
Oh, and then we had a bowl that had 25 different things that you could do this year, like it was just ways of thinking for your guiding light for the year. So each of us picked one. Jolly picked Grace, which I thought was hilarious because that's her middle name in the first place.
Oh, that's
I got imagination.
Oh, that's surprising.
Matt got compassion. Vincent got peace.
Oh,
It was very good for him for inner peace, to breathe and relax. And Steve got song, which I thought was very fitting. He's been playing on the piano a lot lately.
Oh, good for him. Yeah, musically inclined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and we hung them up on the wall with our resolution bottles, just to remind us each day.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was something to do and easy, and now I have to go get their Amazon parcel
from the wise men.
The wise men came yesterday, and it's in the parcel box.
Oh, that's fun. Well, I still have to start my actual resolution, which is to learn to play the ukulele. Because did I mention that my stepdad, Don, who's the jazz musician, he left me his ukulele, not the little one, but the bigger one.
Yeah.
Al had it restrung for my Christmas present.
Oh,
surprised me.
That's why he was so excited.
I know. Because, well, here's the funny thing is that he told me first. He goes, well, I thought a great Christmas present for you. I was going to take the ukulele out of the case so you would never know it was missing and take it down and get it restrung. And I said, well, why didn't you do that? That would have been a great present. And he goes, well, I was going to. And I was like, oh, man. Well, he did.
Oh.
And I didn't know it because I thought he was just being Al. And so he did. He took it out of the case. He had it restrung. And so that was my Christmas present. It's so pretty. So now I get to go down to Talbot or Ted Brown. What is over there by
Red Robin?
Yeah.
Ted Brown.
Ted Brown. And sign up for lessons. So I'm still going to do that. As soon as things are slowing down here, go over and start playing my ukulele.
I need to sign Steve up over there for piano lessons. I think he would actually. He's been playing. We've listened to Baby Shark rendition over and over again. He's got it down. But he's even doing some Christmas carols, and I'm like, where's the Christmas?
Well, that's all right. My favorite's A Wonderful Life. Don't you know that song by now? Oh, Daddy. Oh.
So yeah, I think he was good, but we gotta fit that in the schedule.
That's good. Yeah, Bailey's really good on keyboard. Well, both of those girls are musically inclined.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get it from Justin. Maybe Sherry, I don't know, but they pick it up, and Zoe was teaching Bailey, and Bailey just picked it up, and now Zoe's on the violin, and
Nice.
yeah, I like that, because that's how I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anything I played, I learned to play, except string instruments.
Mm-hmm.
I just, it escaped me.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense to me. You know, the flute, the saxophone, the drums, the keyboard, all of that.
That's funny, because that's like very similar, like keys too, like a piano or like.
It really is, as far as reading music. It's a
Yeah.
little different, but saxophone is a lot like the flute fingering.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
able to go from flute to saxophone, and then of course drums just kind of runs in the family, and then keyboard. I was playing, you know, the organ when I was really, really small. My hands, I could reach an octave
Mm-hmm.
when I was really young. But that makes sense to me, to my musical ear. I cannot make a tune or know what makes a tune on a stringed instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Makes no sense. So the teaching, we're going to see how well this goes. Because
Yeah.
I think I have to throw everything out the window that I do with everything else.
Right.
You know, except for keeping time and stuff like that. But I don't know, it'll be interesting. So that'll be a nice ride. I'm excited though.
That is cool.
Yeah. So, well, I guess we jabberwocked a lot. Hopefully you heard everything.
We'll see. It might be time for me to order a new one. It's like they only last so long.
The camera or is that where our sound comes from? Is this camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you don't hear us, maybe it is time to order.
Yeah.
It's a new year. New
It's a
camera.
New year, new camera. Maybe we'll get a camera that's got the sound things on it.
Yeah, I gotta look for something like that because
Yeah.
I mean,
Or one that's right here.
we're very low budget.
Yeah.
We don't even have makeup. We gotta do that ourselves.
And I don't do very well. It's like out in the morning, here we go.
I do my eyes and not that. Like I just started using face cream, which by the way, I found a really good face cream because my mom sent it to me. Thanks, Mom. You're awesome.
Thanks, Sam. She looks pretty.
So it's by L'Oreal, and I have never had to use it, but I swear the closer I get to 40, my face is dry now.
Oh, it does. It really does. I use the CoverGirl Oil of Olay, the CoverGirl Olay makeup. My cousin Jeanette turned me on to it, so I've been on it now for a year. It'll be a year in February. I love it. It's got the moisturizer and everything in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then the Oil of Olay white cloth. And then sometimes, you know, and then I do the powder, you know, the blushy powder. And sometimes I'll just kind of go, okay, I'll grab the mascara and I'll do one eye, and then I get sidetracked, and then I come to work and go, well, I only did one eye. But here's the sad thing. You can't tell. I used to have the biggest, longest eyelashes, but I think I took a lot of time, you know, putting about 5 coats on or whatever. And now it's just like a little wish, and then something will grab my attention, then I'm out the door. I used to do eyeliner and everything. I just can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Too much time, I guess. I don't know. My eyes are old. I'm just grateful I can see.
Eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, go. That's it. My makeup routine.
You do your eyeliner after your eyeshadow?
Uh-huh.
Don't you have to, like, are you that steady that you get it that nice?
I do a
line?
pencil.
Oh, you do?
I don't do the liquid. I will have it up here if I do the liquid.
Yeah.
So I just do a regular pencil, so fresh line, and then normally like this.
Yeah. I gotta try it someday, just see if I can do it again with a pencil. My pencil, though, because when your eyes get a little older, they kind of wrinkle as you're trying to do the pencil. You know, it's not that tight top lid that you used to have. So you're like doing one of these things on it. It's kind of like taking a crayon, you know, coloring in the lines. And I just haven't done it. One of these days on a show, I'm gonna do it. That's because probably think I look like a clown.
We'll have makeup tutorial.
We'll have makeup tutorial. That'll be fun.
Maybe the new girl, she'll like that too.
Yeah, that'll be great. Come to work with no makeup. We're going to do it on camera. We're going to break you in right because these folks know everything about us.
Sometimes too much.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great time today and have a great week and a super weekend.
Yep. And check us out next week.
Yeah.
We'll see ya on what's that again?
Yeah. What day will it be?
The
17th, 18th? Yep. I can't even read. All right. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for watching Chat Face with the Harman Center Girls. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Like or share as well. Have a great day.